Good morning, y'all. Welcome back to Southern Latitudes. It's freezing, especially with wet hair. I'm Robin. I garden in East Central Florida, Brevard County, if you're a Floridian. And today's gonna be actually about a flower bed, but we wanted to start here first because I don't know, I think I mentioned it once before, but I have like one neighbor moved, one neighbor's moving like today, they closed on their house, another one for sale, another one about to go up for sale, and I think there's one other about to go up for sale. And so I'm good friends with a lot of my neighbors. So anyhow, they are gifting me with things, and I wanted to share some of that with you before we go to the garden, the flower bed right behind you. One gentleman and his wife, the ones that are leaving today, they give us these wonderful power poles, and they're already kind of cut up. They delivered them and everything. They didn't want to wait on us. I guess they were wanting to get them out of their house. But anyhow, if we cut them up, we can make little posts around the pool area, and I thought that would be fantastic, wouldn't it? This one will need to be cut up a couple few times. The lady down the street gave me all these bamboo poles, and she gave me a bunch of cages, which are not these cages, but I've already put them in down there with Florida 91 and red snapper tomatoes. So that was really cool. And she also, they were, in the midst of a lot of projects and decided to move back because of family health issues with an aging parent. So she gave me these, and she also, there's more of them, and then some boards which I think I'm going to use to make my propagation section. And then she gave me these banana holder uppers. I don't know. It's PVC. So it essentially makes, like, if you could see the M, there would be a pole here and then a little M here, and you put your banana through the center. And it's for when you have leaners like this, or even worse. This is exactly what I got it for, this tree in particular. But every hurricane season you need a couple. So she gave me different, like, tall trees and short trees. See how this banana tree right here leans really bad. In fact, it probably wouldn't even be standing if it weren't for the little banana in front of it is holding this one up. So that's kind of crazy, but that's what that is. She gave me a couple of those. Her yard, oh, I wish I could show it to you, but she's tearing it apart actually, except for all the fruit trees. But they only been in that house a couple of years, and boy, did they make a lot of food for us in 2 years. I also got super long 4x4s right here. I think those are 16 foot, these two. I got a timber. I always edge, my little forests things, the edge of places. So I think that'd be fantastic for that. And Jack got some sheds from the one gentleman to go in his hangar at the airport. Man, is it beautiful with the sun rising. Oh, I love it out here. So with it being said, this is the bed we need to concentrate on today, right here. And it's still pretty active with nasturtiums, and this is the tropical sage. Oh, the goldeny sun. This mustard probably should just come on out. It's both of them. As much as I love them, they need to go. And the 4 o'clocks will go too. And I think maybe, I'm not sure if I probably, will I keep the vinca? I might keep the vinca. They're not too bad. And I have black-eyed Susans in here. And you're probably wondering, especially if you're new to the channel and you haven't been here, Robin, what is this? Well, last year I created this little, out of convenience, I didn't want to cut up 100 pieces. So I just made a zigzag between the post and the fence, and it was holding up zinnias and other things out here. And I will be having gladiolus, ranunculus, I've got something. Cannas are going in the back in pots. There's something else coming in here I've forgotten. Plus we have flowers on the table. I think that's a beautyberry in the wrong. I don't think I planted that. But anyhow, so I have all this stuff. This is pillatory weed. All this needs to come out. Isn't it gorgeous? Let's see if I can do that without a car in the background. It's beautiful. And then after that, I'm going to align it with these 6x6 chunks in here, just so I have a knee or where I can put a foot on something. This, I forget the name of this weed, but it likes to creep over. I would like to have a little more defined edge here for Buddy's sake, and for the plant's sake. I don't know what the orange one is doing here. It's funny how many things showed up in the wrong places when you think, I mean, that's where the orange nasturtiums are. That is a good 40 feet, and here's a baby. It must have traveled on my shoe or something. And here's one in here, and then a red one jumped over to here. Oh, if you don't know, nasturtiums, they're just gorgeous. You can eat them. That's not the best bloom. It's kind of spent. There you go. They're just gorgeous. And they can trail. I have trailing varieties. And they also deter bugs. They, I think you can make, right? Okay, wait, hold on. Let's see. Ernie, you'll have to remind me, girl. I think you can make a treat like a potato chip out of the leaves. And then you can do your salads with the flowers on top and so forth. Anyhow, but my goal right this very moment is to get all this stuff out of here first, so then I can come in right behind it and start weeding. And we'll have some interruptions today. And I'll definitely have some interruptions today because I am filming for you another trip out to Teresa's garden. She was the lady that had, and Martin too. They're both my friends. Actually, I knew Martin before, and I interpreted at church for him, and I did the signing of the sermons, and so for 5 years, I think. So anyhow, I have to go to her house, and then we'll come back to this garden. But you'll see that video of her house in a separate video. Let me start disassembling this little tripping hazard. Well, it's slow going, but it's going. This plant's beautiful, and it has a baby down here. So, but it does spread like wildfire. This tropical sage or tropical salvia. Sometimes it has a lot of different names depending on where you grew up. But oh, it's gonna be gorgeous. And I want to leave it because it's red, and I have red nasturtiums all in here. I already used all my garbage cans up between a project a few days ago and then everything that was just down here. So really, I'm going to have to get in here very tedious with a rake and finish this out. But I just stacked my wood for now, and even trying to clean out a little bit up here. I'll clean out more. I need to get my rake with that little claws on it. And try not to damage any of these black-eyed Susans right here. These are the biggest of them. I think I did start with the biggest and then went smaller, and so it's amazing that any of them are even down there. They got covered over so bad by pillatory weed. Oh, I need to get back in here. This is so gorgeous to me, how it trails up the fence. I'm trying to get more of them up there. If I can find long ones, I'm trying to also train them up as well. But anyhow, it's slow going, and I don't want to use all my battery up. So I will just finish without the camera, and then when we come back, we'll come back completely done, or even with the bulbs. Hopefully they arrive next day or two, and then we'll be planting here very soon all those bulbs, spring bulbs. I have all this freshly dumped oak leaves right here. So I will refresh my my walkway at the very end of the project. But I want to have all this black and fresh in here except for the flowers that are staying. But so far I'm really liking the edging. Now Buddy's already hopped in there to go see the garbage men. But there goes my neighbor. He didn't even notice. Got a lot on his mind, I guess. But anyhow, I have 3 more of these. I thought it would cover all of it, but it doesn't look like it will. So maybe 1, 2, close to 3 I'll have here. And then we'll just maybe have to leave an open section for me to walk in and out. We'll just say it that way. I definitely want to keep an edge here. I can't use this one because this one's holding back a lot of grass. So I'd rather, if I'm going to have an accidental gap, I'd rather have it on the walkway, the path and stuff. I definitely want it to be clear to Buddy and to visitors. Don't walk here on this corner. And then it also will be filled in very soon. In fact, I was thinking of throwing in the African marigolds like ASAP right now. Since they're back there. But I do got to think about going. I think it's almost time for me to leave. But we got a lot of work in the past hour and a half or 2. I think. I'm not sure how long it's been, but we got a lot of work in. Okay, you guys. It's 2 days later. A lot has happened. A lot of water under that bridge. I am going to get to finishing up the front flower bed in South Garden. But hold on just a second. I have got to treat, see that blue coat? I have got to treat my baby. I was out here last night. Get that gate or door. I was out here last night and I tried allowing the chicks to merge with the big girls just for a little bit. Just while I was filling the baby's water and the adult hen's water. And while they were kind of merging, one of my orange hens, who is still alive at the moment, yeah, I mean, it's my fault, really. I tried to merge them and let them integrate a little too soon on my schedule, not on the proper schedule. And, she pecked a hole through my little buttercup's head. And let me go get her. I'll just go get her. I'll set you guys up. Okay. So, this is Buttercup. Everybody meet Buttercup. She is a gold Brahma, maybe a buff Brahma. She has a little gold in her feathers. Believe it or not, the gold Brahmas are actually more light colored than the buff Brahmas. Did I say that right? It gets me so confused because I feel like it's misnamed. Anyhow, so back here on the back of her head, I don't know if y'all, I'm gonna have to pick up the camera and show you. Right there. Right there. Somebody pecked a hole in her head. Not very nice. So anyhow, it's my fault. My fault really that my girl is even injured. I love this little one. She's so friendly. I know. Okay. So before it even had a minute to bleed, I ended up running in the house and I put a dab of colloidal silver, 1 single drop, and then some Neosporin on it just to seal it, you know, and keep the dirt from getting in there. I know. What's Mama doing holding you so much? Okay. So this is going to stain her. She probably doesn't need it at this point. But I'm going to go ahead and just dab her real quick. It's be kind of wild looking to see it on her head. Boop. Oh! No! It's everywhere. No! You just totally painted me and Buddy. It's all over me. Oh, that's my fault again. Oh my gosh. Look at what I'm looking at. Look at this. Oh, it's everywhere. Okay, and all over me everywhere. Okay. Okay, wait now. Hold on, buddy. You're not a... Did you get it in your eye? Oh, sweetheart. Oh, my goodness. The top of her head is barely even coated. Y'all. I can't be trusted. Buddy, no, it's not good for you. There, got it good that time. Ugh. It's probably all over my face, isn't it? Okay, let me put her down. I'll be right back. Well, I guess I'm glad that doesn't cost a fortune because I just spilled about 1/4 of it on top of my rain barrel. And I still have it on my throat. You see that? Oh, fun times, fun times. Okay, everybody's got food and water and treated, including myself. I'm gonna run in and take a shower in just a minute. Let me close out this video for you guys. Oh, I do need to do some watering. While we're at it, let me just show you real quick. So I pulled out the pineapple that was there, never thriving because it didn't see sun. When this is, the yellow alamanda gets happy in the full summer heat, it was crowding out the pineapple. Where did I throw that pineapple? Oh, I threw it in the pineapple pit over there, back where the chickens are. So I came in here, this was all cleared out. I put my bromeliads here. I gave some to my friend Teresa, and then I pulled some out. There's still a couple over there, but I really just wanted to get away from that corner. You know, I frequently walk through there. So they're gonna come live over here. I just threw them for the moment right there. 4 o'clock's here, and then now I gotta water the impatiens here in just a minute. But Miss Teresa gave me all those impatiens babies, and so they're gonna go in right here. Oh, it's hard to tell because it's the shade, and they're also very wilty right now. So I gotta get some water to them. Okay, y'all, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Let me just show you what got done this morning, and then I can close out this video. So, so I actually did this yesterday. before I went to Miss Teresa's house and did the video there. So I put wood in here, but I was short these two pieces right here. I didn't have any more big ones, and I did have this corner piece, so I laid that there. But then it was easier match just putting in these two 4x4s. I know they're not 6x6s. I can stand them up and make them look a little bit better. I do like these 6x6s all the way here, lining up here. We're almost ready to go. I got to do a little bit more cleaning out on this side, a little bit here and there, but overall we're mostly good to go for when the bulbs arrive. Yeah, things didn't get totally finished because I had a time deadline and had to get out of here. But I really like this corner. I'm not sure I love the post there or not, but I thought it would be kind of fun to put something there, or sometimes put my drink there. Of course, I have a buku of fence posts for that. I don't know. I'm still deciding. So I guess, buddy, I guess we'll just let you know when we get done playing with the jigsaw puzzle here, because it's looking so good down there. It looks so good here. If I just had some more 6x6, that would be fantastic, but I don't. And I also thought about just putting an 8-foot timber in there. I do have one of those as well, but again, I might not have enough. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I gotta just play with all the pieces and scoot them around until I find something that makes me happy. But for the most part, I would say we're like at 90-95% ready for the bulbs to come in here in this flower garden. And that makes me happy that we got to that point. And my body's really sore between yesterday doing that bed and then doing, like, I don't know how many dozens of impatience today, and then all the other running around I do just because it's life. And then I gotta make videos tonight, but I guess I better go ahead and get a bath, otherwise that's not gonna it's not looking too good. Oh my gosh, I mean, this is just life, right? You know, real life. I keep it real with you guys. This is not scripted, not AI wrote. This is not, you know, I didn't make any 3x5 cards. I'm not acting. I knew Blue Coat had this possibility, but, you know, anyhow, it's all good. It's all good. I'm having a great life. So you guys, with that said, let's end on a great note. Take care. God bless. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.